I mean,
Okay.
we can just start with something and. Sorry.
I just got the thing recording. So, yeah, we could pretty much just discuss about this.
I'm sorry. I didn't
It's
know you were
okay.
starting.
It's okay.
Okay.
So, yeah, the idea of knights swapped, where Knights of Reala has swapped their roles.
Mm-hmm.
It's it's kind of like underswap when you think about it.
Kinda, but it's just it's like Underswap, but or no wait, it's like Undertale, but only Sans and Papyrus have swapped places, or like a more significant character like Chara and Frisk have switched places.
Yeah.
Something like that. So everybody else is in their normal places. It's just Reala is the one who rebelled. Unknown reasons as to what the difference was in that. Who knows? Maybe Knight's got the oh, what do you call it? He got the bad gene.
Yes. He certainly did.
Let's see. So where should we begin in our little I almost said underswap. in our oh, what should we even call this? Let's see. Maybe Reala. It can't be Journey into Dreams.
Nah.
Let's see. Reala Quest of Dreams or something?
Sure, that could work.
Reala, the Quest of no, that sounds cheesy. Let's see.
No.
Legend of Reala? No. Okay, hang on. Let's see. Reala Odyssey of Dreams. There we go. That sounds good.
Odyssey!
Oh wait, you mean like Odyssey, like Whitaker and
What?
and all that?
I don't know.
Adventures in Odyssey.
Maybe?
Oh man, I love Adventures in Odyssey. It had the old man with the white beard, and there was that Einstein guy with the giant glasses and red hair.
I don't think I know.
I can show you a picture later. But
Okay.
man, if you ever do get into Adventures in Odyssey, I would and I know you probably don't know it right now, but I would recommend Novacom. Oh my gosh. That it actually has some parts that they it's supposed to be a kid-friendly audio story, but there are some places where they say viewer discretion is advised for that series. It's like, holy cow, it's supposed to be for kids.
If you say so.
But anyway, back to our Odyssey of Dreams.
Yes. Now, basically, the stories with the two kids are basically going to be the same, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Except there's going to be much more scenes where they would interact.
Case in point, they would actually there would actually be cutscenes before and after the battle.
Yes.
With each bosses, and I made this thing way too big. Sorry, I'm
referring to your art.
Yeah, referring to my art, just for future sake. If someone's like, "What the heck is she talking about?" I'm referring to my art. But anyway, back to story. Okay. So anyway, which person should we start with first, Helen or Will?
I think we should start with Helen because honestly, easy to go with.
Yeah, it is. So anyway,
Plus, honestly, people just didn't really like her in Journey of Dreams because of she was annoying and such and kind of selfish.
Yeah, and I think we should kind of work on that sort of character thing.
You basically mentioned that she's how others were basically treating her like sheltered her like safely. Even Reala, who's soft spoken, even though he's supposed to be cruel.
Yeah, they basically played they basically satisfied her. I'm scared of everything, so everyone has to be nice to me, overly sweet to me.
Heck, even if Reala in that cutscene basically was doing so, he still had his manners.
Yep.
A gentleman, of course. Even if he is a nightmare. In fact, he was actually a little nice.
Kind of scary, and that was still one of the best scenes in that game.
Yeah, I can agree on that.
But really?
Don't worry, I can do it better.
Yeah, that's definitely better. It's like, are you kidding me, Helen? It's like Reala and NiGHTS, they just look at her like, are we seriously going through with this?
We need another take.
Really? Nice. Are they serious? They're really going to use that one take?
Apparently so.
All honesty, I could barely say my next lines after that.
I'm gonna be in my trailer.
I need a glass of wine.
Yep.
Meanwhile, Helen's sitting there like, I want it in! I know the director! Wait, when did I make her a snotty brat? Okay.
But yeah, also, pretty much, didn't you mention NiGHTS was also kind of a jerk as well?
Yeah, he blasted between Owl and Helen. You actually pointed that out, especially with his googly eyes.
Yes.
And he kind of like pushes Owl aside several times. I counted at least twice.
Yes.
And then he just rushes off again. And that's where Owl says the famous line, never stay in one place.
I do wish NiGHTS would sit still for just one moment.
You and me both, buddy.
Yes. So, in a sense, you say that Reala's role will be kind of like a big brother to Helen.
Kind of. Either that or, well, I'm thinking like big brother / uncle / dad. You know, one of the role models that a kid usually would have.
Yes.
Because you don't see a father figure. You see only the mother. Where the heck is the dad? So, I think that would kind of make sense.
Mm-hmm. And since Reala has his manners and he's way different from NiGHTS, I think it would suit a lot better.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not dissing NiGHTS or anything. It's just, you know, given NiGHTS' personality and such.
NiGHTS is more childish.
I mean, isn't that the point?
Well, it is the point, but NiGHTS is, you know, he kind of like acts like a, you know, an equal sibling age most of the time to the kids.
Yes.
He kind of like takes oh, that might explain a little bit.
Hmm?
It would explain his behavior difference between Will and Helen. Maybe he kind of takes on a little bit of their personalities.
That makes sense. That would make sense because once they dualize, NiGHTS' personality doesn't fully change, just minors.
Yeah. Like, I mean, when he meets Will, he's like, dualize! Yeah. I'm going to be a boy to you! And with Helen, NiGHTS kind of takes on a bit of a softer approach, possibly because he's taking on her slight personality upon meeting her. But she's still, you know, happy-go-lucky, just like she was when she was, you know, going out to hang out with her friends and things like that. She was like, ha-ha, I'm with my friends! Oh, yes. Sorry, Mom. You know, that sort of thing. I guess I went a little too much there, so anyway.
It's okay. So, yeah.
Hello?
Hello? Yeah, you hear me, right? Kat? Kat? Moment.
Let's resume for a little bit, and then we should probably let's resume for maybe 1 more hour or maybe 30 minutes. Yeah, or until the next thing that happens, and then we'll just call it a night and let Skype rest.
Yep, and I got it recording right now. So yeah, sorry everyone. That was just a minor thing. Skype was just really really screwing up a bit, but don't worry, we got it.
Yep. People who run Skype, can you please look into that real quick? Anyway,
Yes.
back to our program.
Yes. So basically, when Helen gets there, it will play out kind of similar, except for the fact that, well, what you said with Reala, he would be more curious and he approaches from behind.
Yeah. He would not want to interrupt the conversation, but he would, he would be curious about this visitor because he either hasn't seen a visitor ever or he hasn't seen one in a very long time. It's kind of unclear.
Yeah, they don't really make that clear in Journey of Dreams.
And then you mentioned that Helen would, oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, Helen would pretty much hear slightly because, they have that little gliding sound effect.
Whee?
Yes, Helen heard that, so she glances slightly behind and noticed he was there, and that caused her to turn around and then, well, jump back, which caused her to fall a bit. Now, Riel didn't mean for that to happen. And he didn't.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
And, well, because Helen, this would be first time for her, and the fact that she sees him as intimidating at first.
Yeah, and being the gentleman that he is, he would slowly float up and hold out his hand to her. And of course, he would say something possibly along the lines of, "Forgive me, young lass. I didn't mean to startle you. Let me help you up."
And I will be scolding like, "Reala, must you do that? You must know that scaring a visitor like that is my wording is definitely. I'm just trying to get what Alice says. You should know better than to startle visitors like that."
"Forgive me, Owl. I didn't want to interrupt."
"You better." Of course, he did help her up.
Yep. Again, my apologies.
Who are you?
I am Reala. I'm what's known as a dream jester. And who might you be?
Why do I envision he's doing like he's doing the slight bow thing? Because, he's being a gentleman about that.
Yeah, he'd do a slight bow, and then, of course, he'd look up at her and tilt his head slightly.
Yes. "My name is Helen. It's a pleasure to meet you, Reala."
"The pleasure's all mine, young visitor."
Yeah, and they have this nice little conversation and such. And then, well, Reala noticed that she was slightly scared because, encountered by nightmares.
Yeah, they discussed that part, like how'd she get here, and because they haven't seen any visitors in a long time. It's like, how'd she even get here? But anyway, yeah, he wouldn't say it like that, but anyway,
yeah,
he would notice that, and of course he would say, well, oh, I'm sorry, hang on. Trying to get into the mood. Helen, would you perhaps be interested in flying?
Flying?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
have you ever thought about doing so?
Well, not really, but I bet it's wonderful.
Indeed it is. And I can help you.
And you do not have to worry, visitor. It's absolutely safe. Reala has done it multiple times.
And I shall explain a little further.
By all means.
The process is called dualization. And all you have to do is hold my hand.
When you do, your minds will link, become one, and thus you will be as light as a feather.
And you will be able to experience the joy of flight alongside myself. Oh, we said it better earlier. Gosh darn it. Why is it when we record, we get all clumsy?
I know. But hey, at least we got it.
Yeah, at least we got some idea. Maybe we could do it better later. I don't know.
Yes.
Dialogue and such. Sorry.
Dialogue and such.
Yeah. But yeah, basically, Reala would do a better job of explaining the whole dualization process instead of that cringe fuel that Knights does, or not Knights does, that Owl freaking does.
I'm surprised Knights didn't explain it. Because, you know, this is Knights' thing.
Yeah.
You think that the dualizing master would know the proper ways to explain dualizing. Said, go over and touch Knights. You'll see what I mean. That is, of course, if you're interested in that sort of thing. My gosh.
Why?
I'm pretty sure I know Reala appears after the tutorial, but I'm pretty sure he was there, and then he must have heard that line. And then I'm pretty sure Reala is just like, that old bird has some serious issues. I don't know why.
I can just see Reala just watching from behind a tree, and his eye just twitches like, are you serious right now? I don't know why I have this, like, I don't know why I make them have these, like, extreme reactions to things, but oh man, I've been watching way too much YouTube.
It's okay. But yeah, and also tutorial, let's just say, yeah, it's gonna be the normal. But here's the thing, if you complete like one tutorial, the other you can either like skip it or there will be an advanced level.
Which would be awesome.
Yeah. So yeah, they go through the tutorial thing, but then the dark ocean appears.
Yep. Helen, stop.
Huh? Why? What's the matter?
You see that down there?
You mean that ocean down there?
Mm-hmm. That is what's known as the Dark Ocean. It's not the most creative name, but it's easily rememberable. What's also to be remembered about it is that you should never go into it.
Why?
If you go into it, you'll never be able to come back.
Oh my. What happens if they pretty much go down there? What happens?
I don't know. None of the visitors who've fallen down there have ever returned. We have lost many visitors to this dark ocean. So please, Helen, try to be careful.
I will.
Now, since we have that covered, let's go see the rest of Nightopia, shall we?
All right. That's a better, shall we say, way at pretty much.
Scene.
Yes. And, you know, because when you think about it, they didn't really touch much on that subject in Journey of Dreams.
Yeah, they just say, oh, you better not go into that. It's pretty bad for you.
That sounds like
and then
a
they
drug.
fly off.
You're making it sound like it's a drug or something.
Don't do drugs.
Yeah, don't. And Owl, basically, he just noticed that the door appears. How curious. It seems the door to Nightopia seems to have appeared. And then the two returned. Oh, welcome back. Look what had just appeared.
How odd. Undualizes with Helen, of course.
Huh?
It appears that a door to Nightopia has opened, which will make it much easier for us to show you.
Nightopia?
Mm-hmm. It's the land of dreams.
It is a paradise reflected by a visitor's heart.
In this case, yours.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What do you
Would you like to?
suppose?
Would you like to see what world we'll find?
Yes. And then.
Ugh!
Well, Reala. It's been such a long time. Out here with your little visitor friend, are we?
Knights, what are you doing here?
Oh, don't be such a grump. I'm only here because the master told me to pretty much put you away for a little while. Don't take it personal, okay? Hey! You leave him alone! No, visitor, you must not go near that monster! Monster?
Stay back, Helen.
Monster? Well, that's just plain rude. And don't worry, sweetie. I'll have time for you later. Right now, I have this little chap to deal with.
Keep your filthy claws off her.
I'm not even near her. Oh well.
And of course, poor Helen. Reala!
Rilla! Oh, I am terribly sorry you had to witness that. You see, that was a nightmare from the dark realm of nightmare. Their aim is to take India and destroy Nightopia. And it would seem they must have taken yours as well. Oh my! Is that a red India? This is incredible! You
Red?
might be able to use that to rescue Reala. Come now, we mustn't make haste.
And of course, most of that would play out the same, of course, that part. But of course, with the cutscene of Helen, going in there and meeting the Nighttopians, it wouldn't be like, they tell me that he is over there. No, they would actually be like, oh, there he is, because you can see him in the cutscene!
Are you kidding? There's like 20 feet between us!
He's like 3 feet in front of you! Sorry, Mulan reference.
It's okay.
Are you kidding? Missed! You missed! He's like 3 feet in front of you! I love it. Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. References are good. But yeah.
Good. Anyway.
But right now, we have bigger problems at our hands. You see over there. Reala is being held in that prison over there. And the issue is that, well, it's being guarded by the nightmares.
Meanwhile, instead of just floating there, Reala is actually trying to look for a way out. You can actually see him actively looking for a way out and glaring at the stupid birds.
And also the goodles. That's literally what the imps are called. Yes, I looked it up. They're imps.
Dang, now I've got that song in my head. Anyway, let's continue before I start singing.
Okay. And the problem about that is... Oh, wait! You shouldn't rush!
Huh? Helen? No! Helen, stay back! Helen!
Oh, no, you do not!
Ow!
You vicious fiend! You leave that visitor alone! If you want to try something to smuggle with, then try one of your own species! Go, visitor, go! Now's your chance!
Helen, what are you doing here?
I came here to help you, but I'm not sure how I could. Red Idia.
Wait. Helen! Is that the red Idia? Quickly, climb up! Hurry, before it comes back!
She did not pretty much hesitate and goes up there.
And of course, he grabs her and pulls her the rest of the way through as soon as she gets her hands through the barrier.
Right before the nightmare can actually grab her.
Yep. Just before the bird crashes into the cage. I've never seen those things sway, so... Are you alright?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Quickly, dualize with me. With the red idiot, we can escape.
They do so. And yeah, out.
Yep. And of course, Reala would explain to her how, even though they're out, they still have to, get the keys from the birds. Because the keys, even though they escaped, it's still like magic. So if they don't get to them in time, they'll be dragged back into the cage and have to start all over again. Or
instead of it being at night over.
Yeah. Either start over or it would get harder. I have no idea. Dream logic.
Yeah.
Freaking catchphrase. Anyway. But yeah. And of course, Reala would explain a little further, either during the flight or after the flight, just before they're attacked, a bit more about how she was able to, free him with the red idia.
Yeah. So, how did that work exactly?
You had the red idia of courage. The one idia that the nightmarens cannot steal from you.
Really? How so? And how come?
No one really knows. But it's said to be one of the most powerful of the idia. Using it, and when you dualized with me, we were both able to escape the cage. Basically, we were able to counter the magic of it.
Ah.
Limited time. That's why we had to get the keys.
I get it now.
Wait. Something's not right.
What is it?
Get ready, Helen!
What? And then transfer to the boss arena.
Uh-huh. Da-da! 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 One of the best intros.
Yes. Reala? What is coming?
It's a nightmare. Garanya!
Garanya? And as soon as she sees it, coming out of the ground.
Of course, you see Reala cowering, but it's really Helen.
Yeah.
Kind of like how she does with knights.
But that was like a one-time thing.
Yeah, it's like, can't you have that a bit more? But anyway, because Helen is so scared of a lot of stuff, it makes sense that she would cower instead of, oh, it's a boss fight, let's take it out.
Yes. Yeah, so pretty much he was scared and such and unable to fight, but here's the thing. Reala has to encourage her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hang on. What did we say earlier? Gosh darn it, we should have recorded earlier.
Hang on. Okay, we got it this time.
Yeah. Helen, don't be scared. I need your help.
You expect me to fight that thing?
I'm right here with you. I can't do this alone. You need to help me. We can beat him together. Using your idia of courage.
Okay, I'll try.
I'll be right here with you. Just focus on my voice. All you have to do is push him back.
Balloons?
Now time for some fancy acrobatics.
Now
hold on tight, Helen.
Okay. Now the thing about that is, how we were talking about earlier.
Yeah, the
about
twinkle
Reala
stars that Nights has.
Yeah, it's twinkle dust.
Oh yeah, twinkle dust. Not pixie dust. Not twinkle stars. Twinkle dust. What the heck?
I don't know. And then you
Anyway,
mentioned about with Reala, he had ruby dust.
yeah, we called it ruby dust anyway. We don't know the official name of it.
And the
And then
red ribbons.
yeah, we decided red ribbons. And then when he does his acrobatics, you know, like how Knights, when he does acrobatics, he has yellow ribbons. We're thinking like maybe for Reala it would have like 2 to 3 ribbons, and it would have the ruby dust.
Yes, the acro loop. The acro loop. Because, you know, acrobatic loops.
Freaking awesome.
Yeah, after that fight sequence, I can't believe it. We did it.
Mm-hmm. You did it, Helen. You conquered your fear.
I did. Thank you. I think she would hug him a bit.
You're very welcome. Oh, look.
Huh? What is it?
It's another Idia.
That's the purity.
It's the white Idia of purity.
Oh, there you two are. I was so worried about you. Owl, you're all right. Oh, no worries. I may be getting on in years, but I still have enough energy to at least find a fleeting way. Anyways, it looks like you have found your white Idia.
You should have seen her, Owl. She faced off Garanya.
A fearsome beast indeed. Congratulations, visitor. You should be proud of yourself.
Visitor, why are you fading?
Huh? I don't. It appears that you might be awakening. But do not fear. You will return the next time you sleep. We will be waiting.
Until then, Helen.
Goodbye. Yeah, because honestly, that makes you question: do the kids pretty much just do this in a single night, or they do it separately?
Well, it does say like night 1, night 2, night 3 for each of the dreams or something like that. But yeah, it would make sense that, you know, they should have had at least one cutscene where the children would fade away, and then be like, until tomorrow.
Yes, just like in that comic we viewed.
Yeah.
You guys know the one I'm talking about. The webcomic.
Oh, man. This is so much fun.
Yeah, and I think I also mentioned when they basically appeared in the hub world again, this time they can go there to cave, and basically basically the dream drops, you actually do collect them.
Yeah, why were you supposed to collect them in the original game?
Well, Journey of Dreams, you collect them, and it allows you to play. If you get all of them, you play as Elliot and Clarice. Oh. You go into the fountain. That's practically it.
That sucks.
I know.
There should be like something else that happens.
Like, I don't know, get like the old bosses. Maybe you do like old boss rush.
Yeah. Kind of like what they did for Sonic.
Yeah, I wonder why they did not.
Anyway, but we had this idea that there's a cave that you can explore if I think you follow the brick road and you can find it.
Follow the brick road, follow the brick road, follow the brick road. Okay.
Yeah, that part. That pretty much. Anyway, not Pratt, I'm sorry. Anyway,
you go into the cave and there's a doorway that actually appears.
If you collect enough of the dream drops, the door will appear.
And a cutscene would play.
Yeah.
And depending on the kid, of course, Reala is going to be there because, well, let's just say ease things up. And lo and behold, you actually get to meet Jackal. He's no enemy, but he is neutral. He's like your fortune-telling helper.
Yeah, it's like the happy mask salesman.
Welcome! What do we have here?
So this is where you've been hiding all this time.
Says you gotta get out of Nightmare. And plus, it's a lot more quieter here. Hey, Ree, how have you been all these years?
I've been.
Oh, I can understand what you mean. Oh, and who's your little friend?
This is, well, depending on who is playing, this is Helen. Say hello.
Hello. Aw, no need to be afraid. I won't bite, despite my teeth saying so.
Jackal, keep it calm.
What? I'm just joking. Anyways, care to give a reason why you came here?
Well, we saw this doorway and we came in.
Ah, I see. Well, you came to the right jester.
Helen, this is Jackal. He's more of a neutral. He's neither on the Nightmare side nor ours.
You could say I'm a fortune teller.
Fortune teller?
Yep. Whatever you have to ask, I shall try and see what your future holds. It'll depend on the cards. Now, what do you say I give you an early set? Pick a card and it may show what it'll be revealed.
And it basically shows secrets and such.
Yeah, like where like hidden Nighttopians are or other dream drops, or heck, if you get enough dream drops or, like progress enough through the game, you can actually go back and look at cutscenes, like how they did with Spyro.
Yeah.
I kind of wish they had done that with like Drawn to Life. There were some good cutscenes in that game.
I know, especially like in a sequel.
Yeah. The one like with the song. Oh my gosh.
I
know. I'm trying to refrain from singing it right now.
It's okay. It's okay.
Anyway, yeah. So that would be a really cool addition, because when you actually look in that when you look in that cave in the game, and I always go back there hoping to find something.
Nothing.
There's nothing there. I mean, there is a side hole that leads to the vent that pushes you back up to the surface. But besides that, there's nothing there.
So yeah, the idea that Jackal, I came up with that idea, by the way, would be there. He would be the recurring nightmaren who actually helps you in a sense.
Yeah, it'd be like it would be like a Crash Bandicoot. There was a Dr. M. Brio. He was the bad guy in the first game, but in the second game, he actually helps you out in the secret ending.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually pretty cool. But anyway, let's see. What else should we look into?
Will, why don't we go for Will?
Okay.
Yeah, how Will basically, it plays out just like the same two. And basically the introduction with Reala. How would we do that? Because honestly, we never talked about that.
Yeah, like I don't know. Let's see. Knights in Will's version, he's floating up there playing on his flute.
Now,
what kind of instrument?
Didn't you say he plays a violin?
That's Dianella, but
wait.
Reala could do that too. I don't know, because Reala technically is more of the canon character. But actually, what else could he play? He could
A guitar?
Actually, he could kind of play like an acoustic guitar. He could just be sitting there kind of gently strumming like little notes.
Yeah.
It would be better than seeing Knights with mouth open in that weird angle. I don't know why, but that always kind of irked me a bit.
I mean, you think you could pretty much, I don't know, they do like a little slight line or something to indicate that it's invisible.
I don't know. But usually when someone's playing a flute, their mouth appears closed. I know they have their mouth over the hole, but come on.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe they tried doing it and it looked too much like a kissy face. I don't know. Can you imagine?
No,
Yikes.
not gonna even.
But let's see. Okay, so yeah, he could. I don't know. Why would he be playing a guitar that close and not notice? That's the. Why would Knights be? I mean, you don't hear him until a little later. It's like Knights wanted their attention, so he's like, I'm gonna play the flute obnoxiously. I'm bored with this conversation, so I'm gonna sing obnoxiously.
Yes, dude, what the hell got off your butt?
Don't talk to me about having stuff up my butt, okay?
What?
Anyway.
Yeah.
Knock it out! You sound like an old American.
Oh wait, say freaking wishes.
Okay.
You're such a jerk. Oh good, then bite me.
It is not very nice.
Slippy, shut the hog up. Shut the F up. Sorry. We just watched that yesterday.
Yeah. Oh man, that's a great one. Oh my gosh. Anyway,
yes, anywho.
Okay, let's see. But yeah, what would Reala be doing in Will's? Maybe he's like sitting up in a tree a little ways away. I mean, he's not close enough to notice because he's been playing the guitar the whole time.
Yeah, in the trees.
Will's cutscene, you hear the strumming, but you don't see him yet until after Will runs into Owl. Yes. And then suddenly you're able to see him, and it's like, oh, the strumming? Yeah, that's Reala over there.
Huh? Oh, and that's just Reala over there.
Reala, of course, notices.
Reala, we have a guest over here. Would you mind coming over?
Oh, certainly. Floats over. Who is this young lad?
I'm Will.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Will. I am Reala, the dream jester of NiGHTopia.
NiGHTopia?
Mm-hmm.
It is a paradise, you see. And they explain it a bit. And, well, Owl, he's pretty much given the impression, go on, Reala. I know you basically have been urging to do this, so I trust you with this.
Of course, Reala kind of blinks at him for a second. Will wonders why, but when Reala smiles back at him, he kind of forgets that. So anyway, Reala turns to Will. Will, have you ever thought about flying?
Not really. But I always wanted to. It sounds really cool.
What would you say if I said I knew how to help you with that?
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You can?
Yes. All you have to do is dualize with me.
Dualize.
Dualize. Basically, our minds will become one, and you will be able to enjoy the feeling of flight with me.
Whatever Reala experiences, you experience as well.
Mm-hmm. All you have to do is hold my hand, and the process will take over.
And yeah, sequences. And you know how the dualization happens between both kids and the cutscenes and such? I mean, with Will, it was kind of standard, but with Knights, why camera angle?
Yeah. Instead, it would kind of show them both, like, one on one side of the screen, one on the other, and they hold out their hands.
Yes.
Of course, I think, and I just thought of this, I think maybe Will and Helen might be a bit hesitant upon seeing Reala's claws.
Yes.
But looking back up at his gentle smile, they, smiled back and put their hand in his.
Yes.
A bit of, learning to trust this new stranger you just met instead of instantly jumping into it.
Yes.
And of course, the whole cutscene and, Will being shown the Dark Ocean as well. Kind of the same thing. Of course, it's between Reala and a boy instead of Reala and a girl, who he has to be kind of more gentle with.
Yes. Yes.
But anyway, this time it's not. NiGHTS doesn't show up. Actually, NiGHTS shows up when they get into the night dimension. So
Also, should we explain a bit about NiGHTS' character in this? I don't think we brought that up before.
Oh yeah, we didn't. So NiGHTS in this version, while Reala has become a bit more calm, kind of like almost like a gentle giant sort of thing, a big softy on the inside.
Yeah.
NiGHTS, his flamboyantness has taken on a bit more of a Girahim and Yuga complex.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, that cat's foot is twitching. I'm sorry, there's a cat over here and his foot is twitching. That's so weird. But anyway, I'm sorry. Back to our program.
Yes.
But yeah, so basically think of Girahim, but with the whole "I'll make everything beautiful" complex. Oh gosh, it sounds a bit like Mediton.
Yes, darling, I will make you absolutely beautiful.
Just like me. Oh gosh, please don't. Keep your flamboyant frillies and hard makeup over there. Way over there.
Honestly, Reala wears his makeup, but honestly, at least he's keeping it in a pocket.
Oh yeah, with Reala, he would actually look a bit less intimidating. I mean, he wouldn't have the pink claws, of course. They would kind of be more of the same color as his skin, which instead of gray would actually be white.
Pearl white.
Yeah. And his red would be a more vibrant red. His black would still be, well, it wouldn't be that grayish black. It would actually be a nice, vibrant black.
Like a bluish black?
A bluish black. That would be interesting, actually.
I've seen it. That's kind of like a midnight blue.
Yeah, under the right light, you can actually see kind of a slight shine to it.
Yes.
Oh man, that actually sounds pretty cool.
Maybe you should draw that.
Yeah. And of course, he also wouldn't have his mask. He wouldn't have his persona.
He would have it off. It's NiGHTS who wears it. And also, didn't you say you wanted to pretty much have NiGHTS have more feathers to it?
Yeah, like more, instead of just the dinky 2 little feathers. And maybe it should be like a silver color or something. I don't know.
Yeah, or platinum.
Ooh, platinum. Nice.
Yeah, I never see platinum never get used in any sort of media, aside from trophies. But also, did we make a little joke about the fact that the Nightmarens are the ones that made the masks? And
yeah, it's like when little kids, they cut out little the paper plates into the masks and they put on their cute little food coloring feathers and glitter and all that stuff.
Yes.
Reala's just looking at NiGHTS like, are you serious?
What? I didn't want mine to get overly fancy.
At least mine doesn't look like it's half done.
Hey!
Baked.
At least I don't look like a freaking peacock.
Are you sure that I'm related to this delinquent?
Also, why do you have to wear a necklace for your armor? I mean, seriously, do you want to look like a female or something? It makes you look like a woman.
A lot of men wear jewelry.
Oh, when did you know this?
What?
Ah, man. Oh my gosh.
I am pretty sure I have seen dreams of kings wearing lots of jewels, especially on their heads.
Okay. Back
It's not a necklace.
along with the makeup and the painted nails. And I'm pretty sure they don't wear mascara.
The painted nails were Jackal's idea.
Hey, it makes you look scary.
Why did you have to choose pink? Black would have been a better color.
We were out of black.
Yeah, you poured it all over your hat.
Hey.
Seriously, Wiseman? Are you sure I'm not adopted?
Oh my gosh, that is Nights in the Dreams, Reala. I'm not even kidding, that's them when they're younger.
Seriously, why are we doing this? Why is he here?
Oh my god, now people are gonna find that amusing.
Sorry.
It's okay, we're leaving that in.
Oh my gosh. Oh, can you actually imagine Nights in Reala doing a Mac and PC commercial?
Really?
Oh my gosh. That's actually what that slight thing is from. Seriously, why are we doing this? Why is he here? It was from one of those spoof Mac PC commercials. Oh my gosh, it was hilarious. But let's see. Getting back to our little story here.
Yes.
I'm having way too much fun with this.
I know. Case in point, instead of like, how Knights just bumped Owl out of the way and interrupting him.
Yeah, Reala would kind of he would kind of float up next to Owl. He would look a little eager, slightly, you could tell in his eyes, but he tries to remain quiet and respectful of his elder. Meanwhile, Owl's explaining about, Nightopia and the doors.
Yes, and well, I suppose we can explain. I can tell you about this later. Right now, I believe you are very eager to get in there. So, off we go. I shall meet you both there.
And I think instead of, Owl just, or not Owl, like how Knights just floats there in front of the fountain, you could actually have the option, instead of, just dualizing, you could have the option of either dualizing to practice or having him follow you.
Yes. Oh my god, that sounds like I don't know. Like in RPGs, you basically have your partner follow you or something.
Yeah, and you could have the option of, because you never really got to do this, you could actually have the option to explore the Nightopian realms that you fly through, instead of, just flying through them or only being allowed in a certain area. You could fly, either fly through it or walk through it with Knights or Reala behind you. And you could also, you could push a certain button and be able to get into whatever mission you want to go into. There's something like that. I don't know. I just thought it felt kind of lonely, just with Knights and Owl being in just certain fixed places, and it's just walking around.
Mm-hmm. And also there would be some slight dialogues.
Yeah, and maybe some Nightopians floating around there. I don't know.
Yeah, even in the My Dream world. Why doesn't Knights go there?
I know!
You'd think it would actually be, I don't know, a nice place to hang out.
Yeah, let's hang out. Have a coffee. Chill.
Yeah, I mean, you could have the chance to chat.
It's like, or
I mean, seriously. And okay, it's like after they defeat the boss, it's like say, wait, I know this, but what if the My Dream World actually appears first before you head into the door?
Yeah, because it makes sense. I mean, there's my dream, and then of course you suddenly find that you got Idia, you got mail, you can go into the dream world.
Yeah.
Woo!
So like, Reala, what's this door here? It wasn't here
Oh,
before.
It seems to be your personal dream, unlike the Nightopian dreams.
My personal dream?
hmm It's one that is more. How should I put it? It reacts more to your own imagination and things that you've accomplished here. I'm not sure how to exactly explain it. Perhaps we should just go inside.
Yeah, let's check it out. And then going in, wow, it's so barren, but I don't see any nightmares around here.
It looks like. Wait. That energy around your hands.
Hmm?
And of course, video game explanations. It seems you can open up a menu to customize this place.
Really?
Go ahead, try it out.
And oh my gosh, I am reminded of Kirby's Epic Yarn where you can customize your own apartment.
and I noticed. I'm not sure if I wasn't playing the game right, but all you could really fill the place with was, I think, treasure chests and Nightopians. Why not add some trees and bushes and maybe, I don't know, some lampposts and stuff? Kind of like a.
Actually,
like
some
a
of that
slut-
stuff gets there too. In fact, some of the things from the bosses, you get that stuff too.
Okay, I never played the game right then.
It's okay.
Maybe I should get back into playing that game. I just need to get a GameCube and my game back.
You mean a Wii?
Oh, I'm sorry. I totally forgot.
It's okay.
It's been a few years. It's been a few years.
It's okay. No issues.
I'm sorry to the fellow nerds out there. I need to apologize to fellow nerds. So, anyway, I've made my peace. Let us continue.
Also, what if basically the nightmares you captured, they actually suddenly become more tamer?
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
I mean, that's something I brought up before.
I mean, it would be cool in certain games if you could actually tame some of the monsters you encounter, like freaking Lionels and Breath of the Wild. It would be so cool if you could ride those things and have those as a buddy.
Oh, it's like they're suddenly asleep. Because, those things, they're not really dangerous at all.
Hello, sleep. Oh, maybe even an octopi in there?
Yes. What? Huh? What's that?
Oh, I haven't seen him in a while. It's Octopaw.
Octopaw?
Mm-hmm. I actually enjoy using him for trading.
Really?
Mm-hmm. You see, of course, I try not to do it too much because he gets very frightened. But you can fly after him, and he will produce rings for you to fly through. And sometimes he'll give you a nice little obstacle course.
Really now?
Mm-hmm. Would you like to try it out?
Sure.
All right, but just for a little bit. Remember, we don't want to scare him too much.
Okay.
Unlike Knights' obnoxious, it's Octopaw! Whee!
Damn it, Knights! Not the bloody octopus again!
Oh my god. Freaking obsessed!
I can't get over the comic where we get it. You love Octopaw. Something like that.
Yeah, I actually watched that one the other day. I sometimes just like watching those every once in a while just to make me smile a little bit.
I know what you mean.
Anyway, let's see. Let's stop being little squeaky toys before your dogs decide to chew us apart.
Nah. Zoe doesn't do that. But Nico would.
My dogs would.
Anywho, yeah. Wow, that
Oh,
was
yeah.
a lot of fun.
Speaking of which, yeah, we did do a little bit of a Cerberus thing. That was freaking awesome. Okay, let's do the rundown of that idea.
Yeah.
And then or should we do the will encounter of knights first, or which one should we do first? Which one are you more interested in?
I think it would be interesting to see how the cutscene with Will would turn out.
Okay. So yeah, they get there, and of course, Reala's kind of floating forward a little bit because it's been a little while since he's actually seen a Visitor's Nightopia, or the first time he's seen a Visitor's Nightopia. Who knows? And you kind of see a little bit of his demeanor fall a little bit, just slightly, not too much so. Kind of like a regular jester. It would be more just in his eyes that you would notice it. He wouldn't actually say anything of that sort, but he would say something like, "Wow."
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Wow.
Say something. But anyway, yeah, he would look at Will. This is a very interesting dream you have here, Will. I can't wait to explore it.
Yeah, me too.
Then, of course, Reala suddenly stiffens a bit.
Huh? What's the matter?
He turns around and suddenly they see knights. What are you doing here?
Oh. I was hoping to get the visitor all alone. Such a shame. I guess I was a little late.
Don't even think about touching him.
Oh. Is that right? Well, you really thought I came alone?
Of course,
Go on.
Of course, as soon as he sees knights, he actually gets in front of Will protectively. Unlike frickin' Knights, who just floats there with the kid between him and the dangerous nightmaren. Hello? Seriously, dude. Anyway, do your freaking job. Well, let's see. You have one job. But let's see. Anyway, as soon as Reala sees the other nightmarens showing up, he actually gets a bit more of a defensive stance.
Really thought I came alone.
Whatever you're planning, it won't work.
Oh, and how are you going to do that, huh?
Nightopia is under my protection.
Oh, one simple dream guardian such as yourself being able to handle a bunch of us. Oh, don't make me laugh. You know, Ree, you never change, do you? Oh, and still having that tacky outfit of yours. I thought you'd change up. You could have been a lot more of a scary opponent if...
And then before Knights could say anything, Reala would just interrupt him because,
Yeah.
Reala would not want Will to know. Not yet, at least.
No, he wouldn't. I mean, he knows what kind of reaction the boy would have. I mean, he's already kind of scary enough. He doesn't want the boy to be, frightened of him. I mean, he's like a new friend.
Yes.
Let's see. Hang on. What would he interrupt? Oh, I think I would. No, wait. He wouldn't attack him outright. I mean, he's not that kind of a guy. I mean, if he was evil, he would do something like that. Okay. Oh, I got it. Stop trying to trick us. I know what you're planning.
Huh. You are such a party pooper. Oh well, that means there's more fun for me.
Seize him at once!
Will, look out! Pushes him out of the way.
Reala!
Of course, Reala tries to fight off the birds, but instead of knights flailing about, Reala would actually try to claw them, and they would, shortly subdue him, but it would take a little while.
Yeah. So sorry, boy. But this is just business between us. Don't take it too personal. Oh,
Stay away from the knights! I swear I'll claw your face off!
What? I'm not doing anything. I feel as though he just I think he would just I think he would use the claw, because knights does have claws. He would kind of stroke the kid's head a little, and Will would just be, shivering a bit.
And Reala, of course, he would try to retaliate, and, he would be thrashing about trying to get to Will, but unfortunately the owls have too good of a hold on him.
They're not owls, they're birds.
They're beaks and claws. They're beaks and claws.
Yes. I think I don't know. I think they're giant vultures?
Maybe peacock vultures?
They never explain what they're supposed to be.
Anyway. But yeah, he would try to, get out from in the middle of that little group to get to Will.
Yeah.
Don't dare touch him again! Break that face you call... Break that mask you call a face!
You have nerves.
Better than you.
Cage him.
You can't keep me in here forever!
Oh. I plan to. For a little bit. For now, I must take my leave, for I have other things to take care of.
Like touching up your makeup?
I don't even wear makeup!
I'm pretty sure you do, to cover up the ugliness that is your face. No wonder you wear a mask.
You hurt me, Reala. I'll make sure I wipe that smug off your face. You will be the one to wear the mask. You will definitely regret what you said. That would be a reason why knights would leave. Yeah, he just got roasted a bit.
Of course, Riala's just relieved that he actually got knights to, leave Will alone.
Better than just, I don't know, Reala just leaving.
Yeah.
Without doing anything to the kid. Yeah, you ever wonder that?
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. I will return shortly. From what? Your coffee break?
Maybe he had a nail appointment.
Yes, I need my manicure done real quick. No, 5 minutes. Yeah, I just captured my brother. Yeah, I need to take over Nightopia. You can do that? Do you take coupons and discounts? I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. I can destroy the I shouldn't destroy them. I mean, I love those guys.
Yes. I mean, he doesn't always have to be prideful. I mean, he can literally just act casual.
Be happy.
when he's not in the dream world, he could just act casual in the waking world.
Yeah. I mean, it's like there's nobody watching.
I mean, why do you think he plays tennis or does racing?
Yeah. I mean,
it's
not in the night dimension, so basically he doesn't have to do his job.
Yeah, so he's just
I'm sorry, go ahead.
He's just having fun.
Yeah, basically, when you're not working at Walmart, you basically be yourself. Of course, yeah, kind of something like that. Anyway.
Yes.
And yeah, then there's the whole Red Idia, kind of the same thing with the Red Idia bit. Oh
Yeah.
man, what was it? Don Balon. Oh
Yes,
man,
the
I
clown
loved
guy.
the music. I loved the music for that guy.
Reala, where are we?
We're in a pocket. We're in a pocket dream, a
Pocket
small
dream?
realm of nightmare.
And the curtains open. Welcome, welcome, one and all, to the glorious show of the century. I am
Oh,
your host, Don Balon.
not this Joker.
Who is that?
He's one of the nightmarens. Don Balon.
Oh, well, if it's Reala. It's been such a long time.
Not
Oh.
long enough.
I've heard about what Knight said. You have a visitor with you. Well, I shall simply prick you away from your friend and strip him of his idea in terrible fortune.
I'd like to see you try. Will, I can't do this alone. I need your help. Hold on to your idiot of courage, and we can defeat him together.
Right. Let's take this. Let's show this clown who we really are.
That's the spirit. Let's go.
Yeah, we'll be a little more accepting rather than Helen would at the beginning. You know, easily. You know what I'm saying?
Helen is the one who fell after hearing Wiseman laugh. It's like, well, unless it's explained how that happened, you just think that she basically got really scared and, oh my gosh, why can't you have your courage? But basically, Wiseman actively, he was actually invisible. He stripped her. He's the only one who can. He stripped her of her idiot of courage. And without her courage, she started to fall.
Yeah.
So that explains that bit.
I mean, in Nights into Dreams, you see that he was invisible when he was appearing.
Mm-hmm. Disappearing, reappearing. Oh my gosh. I kind of wish his fight was a bit more difficult.
Yeah, like maybe have
a little more to it.
Yeah, like slightly of a throwback to the first, or maybe add something different. Like, say, like he's reusing some of the old boss moves, like
Yeah, either that or have like phantoms of his creations attack you.
Yeah.
Kind of like the Zamp battle from Twilight Princess.
Yeah, that would be interesting.
Of course, he wouldn't, do the whole, oh, I'm just an insane maniac sort of thing.
No.
I mean, but up until his mask was taken off and he did that weird, I'm going to curl over on my spine thing, you actually took him really seriously. You had no idea who this guy was. He could have been a Dracula for all you knew.
Mm-hmm.
But nope, he's just a jackal wannabe that just lost his mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we can pretty much use that. No, not the spikes! No! Oh.
Yeah, I actually was surprised by that.
Ugh. I think both would actually be disturbed by that. And you want to know what would be creepier? You can actually see his terrified face on the spikes.
Oh yeah, of course. Reala, he would try to look away, but with Will being in half control, he can only turn it so much.
I think Reala would suggest they get out of there.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah, right. Let's go.
As they're flying, I'm sorry you had to see that.
We had no choice.
No, we didn't.
He wasn't our way after all.
Yes. The only way to escape is to either have their permission or destroy them. He actually looks kind of sad when he explains that.
You fought them before?
Let's return to the Dream Gate.
Yeah, they'll have a conversation about that later.
Yep. Of course, just before they get to the Dream Gate. Wait. What is that?
Is that an Idia?
Yes. The white Idia of purity. It looks like Dombalon had your white Idia.
Wow. So this is my Idia.
Hmm? Go ahead, Will. Undualizes with him, of course.
Returns. Ooh, ooh. I was wondering where you two went. Are you both alright?
Yes, we're fine. Will has regained his white Idia.
Really? Well, that's impressive. Congratulations, visitor. You have rediscovered your Idia and reclaimed it.
Then, of course, Will discovers that he's fading away.
Huh? Well, what's going on? It appears that you are waking up, visitor. What? Oh, well, I fear not. You will see us again when you sleep.
Once a visitor has visited this place for the first time, it's much easier to get back.
So
I will see you again soon.
See you guys. Oh my god. What if there's like a fist bump that Will did with Reala before he left?
Oh yeah, like after he gets the white Idia, he gets so excited about getting it, and even though it was a bit of a gruesome defeat on Dombalon, he's so excited. He's like, "Oh my gosh, we did all that!"
Yeah.
And of course, Reala's looking at his raised fist. Visitor?
You fist bump. You never did that before?
Bump? No, I've never heard of such a thing.
He's just teaching him how to do it.
Huh.
It's like a team boost. Like, you get morale boost.
Almost like a handshake, but it makes you feel excited.
Yeah, I guess you can call it that.
Interesting. Fist bump. You visited. So interesting.
Yeah. Balawala. I'm sorry, I added that in myself.
Yeah, I can't see Reala doing that unless his eyes are crossed. It's like that weird little Knuckles Echidna fat thing. What happened?
Ugandan Knuckles.
Every time you say Uganda, I think of Gundam style.
Oppa Gundam style.
Hey, sexy lady. Of course, then there's a Enderman. I love the Enderman version. It's awesome. Yeah, we could look that up later.
Yes.
Let's see. Anyway, speaking of nights over and, night stuff, I think we should probably call it a night for now, and we'll get back to this and, record more of our little ideas. Oh my gosh, this is so much fun.
I know, there's a lot of fun. I think we could definitely discuss more maybe tomorrow.
Maybe.
Depends.
I do have to get some packing done for my trip that's coming up real quick.
Well, we can work something out at some point.
Yeah, but I think I might have time before the trip. I not really going to do it until Saturday, but I like being prompt. So anyway,
Yeah.
until next time,
Yeah. Bye.
check out.
Yeah.